Ah! Listen to me. You're not going to understand how to control the minigame you're about to play if you don't listen to the advice I give you. Okay? The analog stick is for movement. The A button is to attack. The B button will dodge. The C button, nobody knows what those do. And the Z button?
The first Bernoulli spherical space colony, called Ark.
That's exactly right, Tails. Today we are going to a certain arc. But not quite that arc, is it? No, a different arc, I think. A different arc, a holy sort of arc, a Noah style of arc. Hi, everybody. Hello, Muware. Hello, Danae. Thank you for complimenting my beginning screen. I'm a fan of it. We cut away from it early today because I'm running quite late. But I am here. Hello. Hello, Frog Type Games. Hello, Muware. Hello, Blob.
Behold
Hello.
your new power.
Behold. We will hear that several times. I hope. I don't know. Maybe we've hit the experience part of the game where we kind of taper off and leveling up is not so common, but we'll see. We'll enjoy this very wet Final Fantasy IX song, and then we'll get to stepping aboard the Ark. Haldo. Oh, clipping just a bit? Oh no. How? Oh no. Well, okay, it is the right microphone. Hi, Yoda. Want to help me troubleshoot microphone issues? Everyone's favorite thing to do. What everyone just loves to do. Oh, Path of Exile, quite a grind. Well, let us grind together. I don't know how much grinding we'll be doing tonight, but you know, it'll certainly be an amount of battling. How would should I turn down my gain a touch? How about this? I'll turn it down by 4. How am I sounding now? Worse, better, cringe, fail. The bars are telling me I'm much smaller, which I think is probably expected. But maybe that's for the best. Maybe not being in the red is actually good for everyone's ears. Didn't seem to change much to your ear. Okay. The volume is lower, but I've got some crunch still, eh? Okay, if there's any of these filters I don't want to... Yeah, so my good microphone... We got a good sound exoskeleton. I like that. That's promising. Yeah, basically, I'm using my headset microphone instead of my other microphone because the other microphone kept giving me problems, and basically, I think I need to... I just had my my other, like, good microphone plugged in directly to my computer, but I'm, like, 2 microphone cables deep now, and so... basically, if I want to use that microphone again, assuming the microphone isn't the problem itself, I think I need to get an audio interface so that I'm actually, you know, just seems like the sort of thing an audio setup needs, I guess. If the crinkle isn't... I mean, there's no settings that changed since last stream or the previous stream. So, I mean, if this is fine, this is fine. If everybody's okay with how I'm sounding, with a little bit of mild crinkle. If there's any of these filters I'm gonna fuck with, it's certainly... the compressor is the scariest one to fuck with. So maybe I won't fuck with that. And maybe we will just get our ass over to a little bit of 3DO gaming. Happy springtime, by the way. Today is, by many measures, the first day of spring. So, as is tradition, I have updated my background. Hold on, what's this button do? Ah, okay, that's scary. You don't want that. That'll make it, that's helpful for me to hear myself, but due to the nature of my desktop audio type setup, that's you know. Apologies to everybody who's currently experiencing some kind of horrible heat wave. It snowed here today. So we aren't getting that, at least not yet. Here, let me put my disc into my 3DO. Let me put in my copy of Guardian War Canada. We'll enjoy the intro, get everyone up to speed. If this is anyone's first time seeing Guardian War, check it out. It's got the graphics that you love on your 3DO. Yes, I got the
Another world, another time.
I got the Virtual Boy Wario Land music stuck in my head, and I was like, okay, I guess I gotta play it.
It was filled with light, and all kinds of creatures and plants dwelled in it. But the powers of darkness that take over the world appeared there. They called these powers Azrael.
Hopefully my mic setup is better than this guy's, at the very least.
The ground was torn apart. Ordinary plants took on grotesque forms, and everything lost its vital energy.
Should I become quieter and add a little bit of echo? And a lot more fuzz? Would that be a pleasant listening experience for every and all?
Finally, the goddess Hera, ruler of this world, discovered this critical situation, but everything seemed hopeless. However, she summoned up her greatest strength to try to defeat the darkness that had overtaken the world. Her only defense was courage, hope, and love.
Thank you, courage, hope, and love. Thank you, Goddess Herald. It's so crazy. it hits like a truck every time. The JPEG of the real woman as Goddess Herald. Hell yes, let's get into it. So I'd like to finish this today, but truth be told, I don't actually know if this is the end of the game. But we'll see. We'll do our best. Pumpkin, show me what you've got. Now, a tragic part of this part of the game is that we have lost access to the iconic world map music that we know and love. This ain't bad either, though. Like, I mean, you know, it's kind of a like, you know, that movie's pretty good. It's no Goodfellas, but like, it's still, you know, it still was like a really, really good, like, it's like not really a fair, not a fair comparison, you know? I also really appreciate the shape of the arc. Like, I think this is definitely like a pre-render, but I like how it looks. I like how cylindrical the logs are. I'm fairly large compared to the game. Should I be smaller, or should the game be bigger? The game's already pretty big. I'll bump the game up some more. Here's some game. Here's a bit of game gain. I can also bump my own gain down just a touch as well. Filters. How about just 2 down of gain? There we go. Hey everybody, how are we sounding? We're liking how I sound, we're liking how the game sounds, we're smiling, we're so serene. Awesome. Okay. Well, we have got to make some decisions, I think. I love to hear that the sizes are correct. So we've got 5 on it. But we also have a harpy on our side that we recruited just fresh. Pumpkin is Ninja Master, and Ninja Master seems pretty set in stone. I'm pretty comfortable keeping you as a Master of Ninja. Clay as a samurai. The thing is, we are starting to run into enemies that are like doing 300 or 400 damage. So we have to kind of...
Pleased to meet you. Here's our burger feature.
You said it. I wish I could make one of these guys a burger feature. Hold on. Can you actually have... Well, that's interesting. We can have both Messiah and Dark Priest. That hadn't even occurred to me as a possibility. That's cool. You gotta give it up for our burger feature. The archer being at 999 is the most shocking event of this whole affair, I think. Alright, you know what? Let's just run this team and see what happens. Remind me what our obstacles are. We have 34 enemies aboard the deck of this ark. And so, check out what the game looks like. As you can tell, it looks awesome.
Danger! Danger!
Now, what the heck is this stuff? This is magic forbidden type of tiles. So that's certainly scary. Let's see how much we can get away with, let's see how much we can get away with not going in. I was doing a lot of, like, just, like, you know, kind of playing a bit mindlessly. Just like, okay, send my guy after them. And, and let the rest fall where it may. Okay, this guy is dead. Kick. Oh, big kick. But the reversal, no. Black light and earth rolling is like a area of effect attack. We have 900 MP. Let's just do it. Been around. You are closest to death, so maybe you should die. Nice. Wait, we should back up. What's fucked up? Also, happy March Madness and happy Heroes of Might and March Madness, everybody. That is, I was shocked to learn that. I was shocked to learn that the 3DO people were the same people behind Army Men of games. But I was also quite sharked. I was shocked to... I was shocked to learn that, that whole franchise never came about on the 3DO proper. It was, like, born on the PlayStation. Is Might and Magic a 3DO, a 3DO joint? The 3DO company? The 3DO just feels like such a strange. You know, this game might seem extremely normal to all of us. But in reality, this thing is a strange, odd beast.
Danger! Danger!
Cover isn't real in this game, thankfully. 3DO bought the Might and Magic devs. I see. I don't think you're gonna be able to connect, are you? So yeah, why don't you just stay on the defensive? Customize your dad with 18 of our least lustful months. Thank you so much for the continued support, and Matango. Are you ready for the thrilling finale of Customize Your Dad? Sorry, I mean the thrilling finale of Guardian War, I presume. What's gonna happen to this land that's been blighted by various creatures? Pleased to meet ya. Here's our burger creature. Sorry, you're not. Your story has many more chapters that will be written, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm guessing it was like you know, once the 3DO went under, they were like, well, we gotta do something. We've got all these connections. I'm glad you can be here too, Customize Your Dad. How annoying is it that these guys are just out of this son of a gun's range? Well, it's a little annoying. But it ain't the end of the world, I don't think. Now, sending this guy in might be unwise. He might fucking die. Let's find out. Understood. Thank you for your sacrifice. We're gonna get out of here. There's a lot more fight to consider. We should... Everybody else is kind of, like, rangeful. He's kind of the only guy that has to, like, get up in there. He's the only guy that has to... Oops. He's the only guy that has to actually walk up to foes and pop them. I do like this battle music as well. Okay. So... Clay. Clay, clay, clay. Clay, clay, clay. Honestly, is it a Birdman moment? With the, you know, you have to get up there, but you have the high movement so you can, you know, pop and get out. Let's see. What does the Birdman look like? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a go. The Pilot Wings song was named after Birdman. Of course, yes. That famous song from Pilot Wings 64. Meridian 59, which can reasonably claim to be first ever graphical MMORPG. Fascinating. I could have saved before I went in. I suppose I can just save in the battle if I really want to. Alright, back at it again.
Danger! Danger!
Nice. Not so nice. Some kind of mud with graphics. Some kind of G-mud? No. That's... There's no way. One, these guys resist dark? I wonder if that's something I learned last time and just forgot.
Behold, your new power.
She said it. She said the famous line we all know and love. Not very high offense, of course, but we can at least hit and run. And that's gotta be worth something. Yeah, the thing is, people will never have computers powerful enough for those kinds of graphics at home. You're lucky if your computer can run Come On Pico, you know? You're picking up what I'm putting down? Pumpkin far and away our strongest guy at the moment. Pumpkin doing 500 damage, it looks like, if my estimates are accurate.
Danger.
All right.
Danger.
This is where the real fuck faces congregate. Kick through the wall. Way to go. You cannot reach, so you will simply defend. You can bonk you. It's going to be a big pumpkin salvation. Me and Mint would not get along, sadly to say, due to Mint hating Pumpkin and myself relying on the versatile Pumpkin. Okay, I'm happy that Birdman also has this stuff on deck as well. I feel like having a very mobile healer is going to come in pretty handy in a pinch. You know, you're right on the edge. Like, I do this and then I have what, like 2 more moves. So maybe Birdman hangs back in this instance. Birdman kind of scary cannon. All right, do your worst. No, our harpy. Well, that's not as bad as losing one of our guys. The monster, sorry to say, is kind of fodder. All right, are there any prizes in here? No. Any prizes in here? Nope. All right. Let us continue.
Danger.
A single harpy. The look of all the enemies in this game is so freaking good. It's so freaking awesome. Okay, there's a door over here. Let us enjoy some awesome camera angles as we approach this door.
Danger.
That's a lot of them. Is it a lot of them? It's 4. It's not that many of them. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Behold your new power.
I beholden. Okay, yeah, these guys are casting dark and thus are resistant to dark. Makes sense, I guess. But they're not doing much damage to our precious pumpkin, and that's what matters. How about a bit of the old earth rolling? How about I spin this shit around, Billy style? It is awesome that the camera, if you're just standing against the wall, you don't get to see. Too bad. Too freaking bad, buddy. Okay, if we attack, we get to see. Awesome video game. Let's see if I can clear it. You are the priority. I'm going to risk it. Ah! Okay. Maybe it's fine. Because check this shit out. What if I... Nope, that won't do nothing. What if I hit... Speaking of Holy Ark, what if I hit him with Holy Ark? Thumbs up. Thank you, Iron. Okay, maybe Birdman's best in a support role. Mana gem. Mana gem. Okay. 23 enemies to go. Cool wall of barrels. Okay.
Danger.
A lone
Danger.
harpy. Maybe? No, I think we might have aggroed the whole damn boat. Yeah, these guys are coming out. But what if I hit him with a little bit of the old... Well, the spinneroo doesn't do much for how much I spend on it. I'll do it anyway. Why not? Just 100. You can't kill anybody from here. Unless... No. How's our status? Everybody's relatively full up on health. Okay, you're more of a threat, so how much will Thunder do to you if I'm not a magic class proper? It will do less than dirt. Birdman, maybe if you die, it's not so bad. I don't say that lightly. But we're on a mission here. That's pretty good. That's my computer saying that a USB device has malfunctioned. Who knows what USB device they might be referring to? Could be any of them. Okay, these guys are gonna cast some kind of dastardly spell. So I'll focus on them. The harpies feel like less of a threat. It would be a shame if I was born as a birdman and sent on my destined quest to restore the earth from those what took it. And everybody started talking that shit. I misclicked. I didn't really want to do tornado to him. I wanted to shoot him. Oh well. You know what? Maybe as you level up in Birdman, your Birdman strength will rise and grind. Maybe we simply need to nurture the Birdman. Maybe we need to
Behold, your new power.
Approach the Birdman on Birdman's terms, you know? They'll just name an apple anything these days. Type a chat message you get that makes you just know the next one's gonna be something awesome. Chat message that gets you sitting on the edge of your seat pensively, as if it's the final 10 seconds of a basketball game. Pizzazz? I feel like I've heard that in the context of apples before. But I can't quite place why that is. It seems a bit of nonsense, for sure. These guys okay, we're kind of set on multiple fronts at the moment. In a way that I certainly was not really anticipating. Stop using tornado. These three go over here and the other two go over there. Splitting up the team never backfire, you know. That's one of those things that just always works out. No problem. You're going to say the name of an apple and you might get auto-modded. Cool. Sounds like they've got a great apple name in store. It's a good brand of apple. I just wish they hadn't called it Open Butthole. Oh, you can't be calling your apple Cummy Norman. You know, cum singular, you know, it strains credibility, but, like, it could be, like, in a, like, magna cum laude sense. Yeah, only VIPs can come into my chat and talk about the Cummy Norman. This is the privilege that posting really, really good in my chat will get you. You know what? I'm tempted to kind of just hang back and, like, cover this opening if I can, you know? Nice. Hello, ma'am. Do you react to black light in any particular way? I know the demons and devils resisted it quite strongly. No, not bad. Not bad. I'll take any kind of triple digits I can get in this twisted world. Now, I think there's a chance I can... Damn it. Just one tile shy. But at the very least, that means they also can't get me from here, right? Maybe. We'll defend just in case. I'm scared of in there. I'm scared of going too far in that direction. With these fragile little boyos. Those guys up there seem uninterested. We can slice this guy safely through the walls, no problem. And here comes a man. All good? All good over here. You know what? Maybe we will let Birdman have this particular kill. Here come the men. Here come several men. But we slice them. We stop them and drop them. This is of no concern to Pumpkin. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You know what? We're gonna take a turn and replenish your mana, I think. I did not come into this shit with enough items. That's my concern. Okay, the fella back there is too far back. You are reachable. We'll hit ya. Yeah, doing this will only leave us with a little bit of movement to get out of the way. Let's have the Birdman hang back for now. Now, with the consideration that mana is now a resource that I'm kind of a little bit scared of, I don't necessarily want to be busting out all my biggest, most expensive moves all of the time now, do I? Kill! Ba 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 ba. Now, how does the archer react to blacklight? How does it react against a type of person who is normal? A lot of it. A lot of that health. I see, I see. You got it. If I can get both of them, maybe it's worth it. Probably barely. For that price, 100 damage is not necessarily the most worth it. Requires all of my movement to get up to you, and you are not even close to death. So, let's chilling. And maybe let's healing. Ah, a new threat of Harpy approaches from over here. This is quite the ordeal. Targeting our precious Birdman. What on earth? Nice. Miss.
Behold your new power.
Awesome when this is the effect of our miss. Alright. Pumpkin, do it. Okay! We escaped hostilities. At least for now. How many enemies remain? 11. So, productive little fight there. That's an item we picked up previously. Are there any treats over here for us to collect? Not looking like it. Oh, you're still over here, but I think you're alone. I think we can just bop you. Yep. Okay. Right, we already checked this room. But there's a room back here we still have to clear out. Isn't that right? Yes, of course.
Danger! Danger!
As long as we strike swiftly and fiercely, this shouldn't be a problem. Why? Okay, we're at 11. We're gonna persist. We're gonna persist on this one.
Behold your new power.
Okay, the priority has to be this man. So that he doesn't single-handedly kill our wizards. I'm switching. Remember all that stuff I said about conserving mana? I've switched to force our way through via offense, if possible. Okay. 999 HP, that's a lot of HP. I guess I'll use it. Six enemies remain aboard the deck of this ark. And here they all are.
Danger!
Oh, we've got blue
Danger.
kind of harpy now. This could be it. Catatonia! Hi! Shout out to Catatonia. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Catatonia Raiders. How was the rest of your UFO 50? I know you beat Night Manor. Doesn't this game have the most awesome graphics ever? Hi, I'm Barrier Trio _Bean. I'm an Electrospector who wears a hat and plays various old retro style of gaming. Today I am playing Guardian War for the 3DO. We are aboard the Holy Ark. We have fought through quite a few number of enemies to get to these guys. Yo, you did actually Cherry Knight Manor, and you persisted through Mini and Max. That's awesome. UFO 50 is so cool. I should play more of it. I should return to it, you know? There's the nice thing about UFO 50 is that there's 50 of them. So there's still so much that I've at least played every game, but there's so much that I can stand to try and get in there and clear, you know? Hell Harpy.
What in the world are you doing? You took longer than you were supposed to.
Eggman. It's alright. Patience. 5 unplayed games, my goodness. That's just how many games there are to go in the Twisted World. Hee, you can't pass me, not a chance. Are we getting the epic boss music? Awesome. Okay, let's see how badly this goes for everybody. Okay, fine. Fine and fine. I'm assuming every single Harpy is about to go, and I'm guessing we're about to lose some units in a somewhat catastrophic way. Yep. Fuck my life. No! Is there any hope? Is there any hope at all? It's not impossible. Fuck! Come on! You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. Okay. It's fine, everybody. Pumpkin is strong enough to do it. Pumpkin is strong enough to do it. The archer might die, but the pumpkin will survive. Fucking 23 HP. Why I oughta. Oh my goodness. Nice. Okay, please kill. Okay. I think, honestly, Pumpkin survives this. Archer probably doesn't survive this, but Pumpkin survives this. Yep. It's just Pumpkin against the world. And if they do storm, all the better, because guess how much damage that does? Just 1. It's fine. It's all going to be okay. Everything will literally be okay. Ah. We're kind of in a state where we have one unit who's, like, exceptionally far and away the most powerful of all of them. And while that does have its disadvantages, it also has some very clear advantages as well. But yeah, thank you again for the raid, Catatonia. Always appreciate a funny homunculus who streams. I'm planning on trying to beat this game tonight. We'll see how it goes. I certainly have my concerns, let's say. Okay. All's well. All's well. All's well. Their kick is so fierce. There's no chance.
Behold your new power.
All right. Are there any prizes for us to collect in this arena before I head out of here? I don't think so. I think we're just.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. That was really crazy. Way to go, Pumpkin. Everybody give it up for Pumpkin. All right, we're out of here.
Goddess Herald, I offer up this victory to you.
To you. We're doing it all for the Goddess Herald, and don't you forget it. Okay. Okay. So, I need to reassess my situation here. Birdman, I liked what I was cooking there, but it wasn't quite the best. So, what if Birdman were instead Archer? The Donkey Kong Country map is awesome. It's so good. It's so good and so cool. Okay, well, here's a problem with that. It's actually not a problem, because what if we make you something else? You could be a samurai. You can be an archer, and then a messiah and a dark shaman. So 3 physical attackers and 2 spellcasters / supporters. Yeah, I think I feel pretty okay about that. I think I'm stuck on this arc. I don't think I can get out of this arc, unfortunately. But the nice thing is that the systems at play are like, we can kind of just swap anybody's class out at all times. So am I a little worried? Yes, but I'm still feeling like we can figure out a configuration of things that'll make things not a total disaster. And I think this might very well be it. I just have to remember to give you your actual attack. Yeah, 700 HP. Yeah, I'm happy with this, I think. Okay, let's save. Well, hold on. Let's adjust our formation to make sure that I have all that correct. Oh, we do have a monster on our team. We did recruit one of those harpies. They kind of just auto-battle, but, you know, it's nice to have them around for moral support. How's this? Leave a entrance in the middle? Put everybody in a weird L formation? That fucked up? I don't think it matters all that much, if I'm being perfectly honest. The main thing I was concerned with this was I wanted to not just have our poor harpy get stuck, but the first thing that's going to happen every battle is Pumpkin will advance, and then give an entrance for the harpy to go through, so that's fine, I think. Let's save. And it's been an hour of a heck of a battle. We've got a couple more battles to go, I'm sure. What do you say we take a little break? Even though we're aboard this arc, we do need to look after ourselves, don't we? So, let's take a break. I'll send you to Melon Bread. Opportunity to stretch, opportunity to get up and refill your water, hydrate, whatever you need to do. And I will see you when we come back. We are back in the world of gaming. And we're gaming a game called Guardian War. Hi! Hope everybody's break was, restful, relaxful, stretchful, strelaxful. Let's continue our quest into the hull of the Ark. Inside of Ark, 34 enemies once again. Defeat them all.
Danger!
Ah!
Danger!
Now what is this? MP recover. Well, that's nice and convenient. How nice of them to provide that out here aboard the Ark. These guys have a lot of HP. But I still kill them in one shot. Well, Pumpkin kills them. Credit where credit is due. I'm just sitting behind my... I'm sitting in from my ivory tower. It's these fellas that are doing all the real work, you know? Ooh! Big hit on the thrust sword. Love that. I'm feeling good about this particular,
Your new...
Behold your new. About this particular combination of, guys. You know, time will tell, of course, as it always does. Oh. Who are you? Evil Tiger, of course. I've dreaded the encounter with the Evil Tiger ever since I boarded this
Danger!
blasted evil vessel. You have shockingly low HP, I have to say. We'll focus on the Chimera for now, I suppose. 921 beautiful damage. Harpy with the kill. Excellent. Well done. Now, I do have to assume that you, being an evil tiger, are probably highly resistant to dark. I could earth rolling, but I feel like that might be perhaps a little bit wasteful of MP. So, we're just gonna hang back, given that currently we only have this one evil tiger to deal with. Oh, that's not a lot of damage at all. I have to say, that's very little damage. That might make killing you a bit of a conundrum. Tragic. But maybe it'll be fine if I just do a little. You know what? I'm nervous about this guy. We're gonna healing. I mean, we're gonna holy arc. We're gonna cast the holy upon him, and that'll do it. I do see that we are not done yet, though. Tragically. What do we got? Another evil tiger up there. And many more chimera. And they're just out of reach. Harpy wants to kill. Should have healed the Harpy. Oh well. When will there be a good tiger? We're all waiting. We're all praying for the good tiger to show themselves. Ah. Nice. Okay, of our current surviving crew, I think everybody's okay, right? So we could, in fact, try hitting you with one of these. Not a lot of damage, but it might inflict a status on them. It did inflict a status on him, in fact. We'll let these four boys handle you, and in the meantime, we'll let you get started on the rest of the fellows up here. Customize your dad. Please never feel bad about missing a stream. I know your company is appreciated, but I do understand that you have your own life and your own schedule, and I do think it is important to endorse and support my chatters when they do things like RPG or other such activities. So have a good time at RPG, okay? I'll do it for Harold, and so will you. Buddy missed. I mean, you're free to share when you like. You're free to talk about it, but you don't have to, like, you know. I'm just saying, you know, there's no need to what am I trying to say? Like, you don't have to apologize for leaving, is basically all I'm saying. Like, it's normal. Like, it's normal to leave a stream. Normalize leaving a stream, not to invite everybody to up and close the window. I'm just saying that it is not often that any given person will stick around from the start of a stream to the very end of a stream, right? Like, that's a very, like, special occasion. I'm often hopping from one stream to another. I'm often just getting up because I'm sick of being at the computer. Sometimes I say it, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't even say bye to a streamer. I'm just like, all right, they're busy. They're gaming. They're locked in. They can't be worried about little old me, you know? Ah, so close. Yeah, but I'm saying I hope I'm not coming off as, like, insensitive or brutish about this. Oh my god, this guy's attacking me through the wall. Well, I did not anticipate that, but it seems like he only did 1 of damage to me with his attack. So perhaps we don't have to worry that much. Okay, hold on a sec. Who all is over here in this wall that's trying to kill us through the wall? There is an assassin all the way over there, but I don't know if they're actually fucking with us. You gotta admit, that's pretty funny. Well. Hit him with one of these. Ba 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 ba. Aha! Okay. All right.
Danger.
This tiger is evil.
Danger.
Okay, nice. So it must resist bows or thunder or something? A lot about this game remains quite opaque to me, even though I'm, you know, however many hours in.
Danger. Danger.
And then what's this over here? Magic forbidden. My old friend. No. No problem. Right? Yes. Love to call a shot and then walk away while the shot rattles out of the rim. Like that one, like, was it Nick Young who did that? Probably. Probably. Alright. 25 enemies remain. Okay, we've still got a bit to go. There's an assassin in the jail over there.
Danger. Danger.
Oh, didn't kill you that time. What if we rolling earth? Okay. Love that. Fascinating. I think this is the first time we've been, like, forced to fight enemies through walls. Walls are only real in the fact that we can't actually move across them, but we can attack across them without any issue. Now, you won't be able to actually reach him, so you go ahead and hang back. You go ahead and do a bit of healing, since you're hurting, so might as well. Slap. So then, there must be someone else around here somewhere if we're still in heightened battle mode. Yeah, there is. You're over there, but nothing's gonna happen until you come to us at this point, I think. So we'll just shimmy along, I suppose. In fact, is it even? I don't even think I have anything that could reach you if you chose not to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that reaches that far. Now, what are these? Receive damage. That's scary. That's the scariest kind of tile we've seen yet. That's a vile tile. Okay, well, I guess we'll press our face up to the bars in the hopes of aggroing him a little bit closer. Keep these guys out. And just to confirm, yeah, 4. Of course. No, they're staying put. There must be like a tile we can use to like warp into there, right? Because otherwise this doesn't make any sense. Okay, here he comes. Oh, there's evil tigers over here. Oh shit. I did not notice those guys at all. Well, that's scary. Miss. Love that. Ah, don't love that at all. Dread that. Ah, I can't get them both, can I? Shoot, shoot, shoot. And I think we won't be reaching. Oh, we could reach one of you, but I don't think it'd be worth the MP, to be honest with you. Perish. I'm begging ya.
Behold your new power.
Oh, brother. Oh, everybody. This is an AoE. 1, miss, miss. Take that. Okay. So first things first. What's your status? Everybody's fine except the archer, who is currently getting really assassinated. So, just do this. Okay, there's more foes that way. Let's chill out. There are some prizes over here that'll be worth getting. He did it again. But he missed. Please. Okay. Alright, quick question. Does that status persist? Do we still have the... Are you still suffering acid? It doesn't look like it. So that's good news. Let's save. 19 left. Ooh, baby. Alright. Hope everybody's settled in. Hope everybody's nice and comfy and cozy. We're gonna cross the damaging floor for some prizes.
Danger.
What?
Danger!
What do you mean? Danger, danger. On the other side of the wall. I guess we'll fight the guys from through the freaking wall. I guess that's what we'll be doing. What a funny trap that was. For a second I was like, is there a mimic? Is there a mimic? There must be a mimic. Nope. Nope, there were enemies on the other side of the wall, and now we're fighting them. Ah, boy. Power crystal. Love to have one of those. So, another chimera and an assassin. Big whoop. Again, can't reach through the wall. Any chance we can just like leave and like fight our way through normal style? I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see if that's anything. Oh no, they are in fact approaching. Might as well strike while you're here, I guess. But I think my move is still gonna be just leave. Alright, let's see if I can scout on ahead this away. Surely the map goes up and then wraps around and we can fight them like normal style, right? Surely that's something that is possible and real in our life, right? I just mostly don't want to be fucking around on these damaging floors anymore than I absolutely have to. Hey! Love that. Alright, who's up here? Who's up here? It's the Chimera and an evil tiger again.
Danger.
These are some fearsome evil tigers. Oh, big. But I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be okay. I think all will perhaps be well. Hit him with one of these. Hit him with the old spinneroony.
Behold your new power.
Heal every. Okay. Quick check of our MP. It's all right. We're all right for now, I think. We've got 700 MP in the bank to spend yet. So I think that should be more than enough to get through these 16, but there is still there is still the next battle that we have to consider as well. The shrine within the Ark, of course.
Danger.
Okay. We got one evil tiger here. Consider my ass unconcerned.
Danger. 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 Danger.
The Ark, but for evil animals. That's kind of what this feels like, if I'm being honest. The Ark for assassins and Chimera. Can I reach you? Nope. Alright, okay. 12 remain in this twisted world. And another cell full of foes over there, so what do you say we try to take on these guys?
Danger. Danger.
Yep. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Oh. Targeting everybody. Oh, the priest is pretty vulnerable to that. The Messiah, I should say. Why don't you just, No, not yet, not yet, not yet. Do it. Destroy. Can we get through this?
Behold.
The rest of this map, these 10 enemies, without even a single, without having to spend any of our mana stones. Is that asking too much?
Danger! Danger!
Okay, these tiles directly in front of us are the tiles that represent the bars. So these damaging tiles we can't actually stand on. So that's nice. That's kind of nice. Okay, he came up. Darkness clouds against the dark shaman. Yeah, right. I don't think there's a way for us to arrange it so that the samurai can actually get there right now. I hadn't considered that. Yeah. Oh well. Miss. Ba 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 da da ba 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 ba. There we go.
Behold.
Great work, everybody. Sensational work across the board. Go ahead and save. Go ahead and advance towards this Chimera. Nice! Nice. I have to assume you're gonna be resistant to darkness, so let's just have you hang back. Ah. Ba-bum, bum 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 bum. Might as well healing. Who knows when someone's gonna hit us with some kind of sick, twisted maneuver. I have to say, this is going much, much better than the previous map ever did. I'm thinking this was the lowdown, you know? I'm thinking this is the crew. You got 6 enemies left. Evil Tiger hanging out in his favorite damaging floor. Evil Tiger, you've been down this road so doo-doo-doo. Ah, no. Thank goodness that we all seem to somehow be very resistant to this move. I think that's the key. That's the secret sauce. Somehow I made a team that doesn't give a shit about lost energy at all. Okay. Now, there are some prizes over here for us to collect. Well, one prize. Power Glove. Not the best thing I ever did see, to be honest. God, those damaging floors are really ridiculous. Someone,
Danger.
an assassin.
Danger.
Held. Three of them. Maybe more.
Danger. Danger. Behold.
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 Nice. Nice. Lovely. Could I perhaps strike you instead? Alright. Heal everybody. Everybody was very, very hurt, so I'm glad I got that heal off. That was the most important thing of this particular encounter. Well, shit. Now, perhaps I can do a little bit of spinneroo from me to you. Big stretch. Nice, way to go. It's so important to encourage your units when they do well. One enemy remains. And you know we're saving that shit. Who are you? Cloth Chimera. Ah.
Danger.
Of course.
Danger.
2,000. Who will win, darkness or light? The answer will soon be clear to you. I suppose it will be, won't it? The guitars in this game, sensational work. Sensational work. It bears repeating. 2? Oh my gosh, he resists the samurai's blade. That's concerning. Miss. Miss. That would be a good sound alert, wouldn't it? Miss. Probably other Mario Party type sounds as well. Goth is great as an enemy descriptor, you've got to admit. Gonna back up just in case he does some kind of crazy old AoE. Well, surely hitting him with the Blast of Holy is gonna, you know, that's not nothing. $420, haha. I mean, I'm sure he has other moves, but it is very funny for him to be like, you're gonna get a load of this. I'm going to throw 2 balls and they're going to do 1 damage. Perhaps I'm celebrating a little too early. I lost, but the darkness never will. Now, is there a prize beyond here? Nope. Okay, we can leave.
Goddess Herald, I offer up this victory to you.
I offer up this victory to you. Another one in the books. Another W for the Team of Light. For Pumpkin and Friends. So, I'm guessing this shrine is going to be the final battle, right? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's hop in and confirm. Oh, it's blindingly white here. Shining Shrine Shisu. 41 enemies in here. Defeat them all. Okay, we've got our work cut out for us. But before we get into this, let's take another break, okay? Let's get up, stretch, hydrate, all that good stuff. I know we're all glued to the thrilling action, the mile-a-minute gameplay of Guardian War. Who knows what'll happen next? But I'm afraid you're going to have to just wait till next time. By next time, I mean in 5 minutes. because, sorry, the stream isn't ending. We're just going on a break, okay? We're just head to go into Melon Bread. We'll be back right away, I promise, okay? I promise. We are back. The thrilling conclusion? Question mark? I, again, don't actually know if this is going to be the end of the game. There were some, on the main world map, I'll remind you, there were some points we could not actually access. I don't know if that's going to be like a real, like, Act 3 type situation, or if it's going to be just like a post-game just for fun sort of situation. This place looks awesome, though. I like this awesome holy realm we find ourselves trapped in.
Danger! Danger!
Hoarded devil. Who else here? Behind us. Whoa, these guys are awesome! These are the coolest guys I've ever seen! Are they just like holding a skull? Or maybe that's like a crystal ball. No. Awesome that it starts us facing away. Oh, Guardian War. Oh, Guardian War. What a treat you've been. Hit him with the Holy Arc. When you just gotta hit him with that Holy Arc stare. Damn, they are surviving. Black Burst. Ugh. Could be bad. Fine, 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 fine. Not great for everybody except for Pumpkin. Someone might die. Harpy might die at the very least. Thank you, Harpy, for your service. Okay, so they have a nasty AoE. Spreading out might kind of be a good move if possible. Okay. Everybody survived, although some people are in a certain amount of trouble. Let's go ahead and use that power crystal on Iron. Well, with Iron being our healer. If Iron dies, then that's kind of the ball game. At least this early. We still got 38 foes to go. Emperor Sword. I wish I could equip weapons in battle. I would have to leave and restart the battle if I want to put the Emperor Sword on. Although I guess it's just for Knight, and I'm not using Knight right now. Oh well. Okay. Forward.
Danger! 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 Danger!
That's absolutely right, danger, danger. Oh, the mana slurpers, the mana blockers. Rust that sword. Please kill. Ah, well. What you gonna do? Alright, heal this motley crew of silly guys. Yummy, yummy health for everybody. And then back the fuck up. Spread out, make it harder for them to do their famous move. What? Why that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Hold on. Hold on. That's fucking scary. I mixed these guys up with the Dark Wizards. They're different. Or the Black Sorcerers. We gotta leave. Hold on. We're gonna grab you. Battle Sickle. I think that's not really great. I think that's for Birdman. And we've seen how it goes with Birdman. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta think through this again. We gotta rethink this. Nope. Wrong. Incorrect. Wrong button. Okay. So you two died instantly to that. That vacuum slash. That's scary. Do we need to... I mean, yes, we need to do something. Something's gotta give. Something has to change. Do we just buckle down and go all physical? We keep our healer, but otherwise we just well, that's the thing. You're already samurai. You were at 999. I don't know what to do. I'm a bit stumped. My mind is kind of racing at 100 miles an hour. At 999 in one shot. I'm allowed to do that, but they're not allowed to do that. Hey, they were black swordsmen. I don't know. I need more information. I'm I'm tempted to change someone maybe tonight so they can use the cool new sword we just got, but no, I mean at least they'll be at 999, right? Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this all physical business. We might be barking up the wrong tree here, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just got really unlucky. It's like an instant kill move, and I just got a bad roll twice in a row. Is that possible? That's possible, I suppose. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's at least see what. First of all, let's see what the other the other corridor looks like.
Danger! Danger!
One of you. So, the Black Swordsmen are the targets. They're the priority. We kill them as soon as we possibly can. Yusashi Blade found.
Danger! Danger!
Dark Priest. Black Sorcerer. Okay, well, scary in all directions. You're not going to be able to reach there. Alright, what do you got, buddy? Damn! That's gonna hit almost everybody, isn't it? Okay. It's just thunder, though. Let me actually assess how that did. Not bad, honestly. About as expected. Wait, who remains? Someone's aggroed? Really? Alright, okay. Well, dead. Yep. As expected, more or less. Thor Mace, we've already got one of those. Oh fuck, if we do this, then they engage in another encounter right away. Oh crumbs. Well, that's certainly scary. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe I'm worrying over nothing. Oh, it's fine. Alright, what's Slash got? Not much. Understandable. I think I might have panicked. I think we were probably fine to stick with our party, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out, won't we? Oh, that was not a necessary heal. $492 is how much that vacuum slash did. Oh boy. I think this is okay though. Okay. Oh, come on. It's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, everybody. Here comes victory. Alright, please kill Dark Priest. Nope, that's fine. At least we got the funny number. Oh, the priest can't navigate around the warp tiles. Time to die. Okay, so Thunderburst, not that scary. I think the order of priority targets is going to go a little something like Black Swordsman, Black Sorcerer, and then the rest. As of right now, that's the priority list. Thunder we seem to be handling pretty well. We're gonna back out of this once we're clear of this encounter. Might as well get some experience and all that. potentially equip that funny Musashi blade. Okay. Alright. Nobody said it'd be easy. Clearing out this arc, everybody. Alright. So first things first, let's undo this. Let's go back to making you a dark shaman. Yes, the AoE is a little underwhelming, and yes, you do become a bit of a target. But I think that might just be the price of doing business, so to speak. Who's holding on to that wizard? You can get rid of that. Give it to you, just in case. Who knows? Probably not actually gonna come in handy, but why not? And speaking of, we do have a Musashi blade for you. Oh, a big attack. A funny sexual number of attack for you. That's gonna be big. Let's go ahead and give you, rather than glazed shoes, I would rather you have the angel's wings so you can have some speed. Oh! It's like 2 speed is the thing. Not a lot of speed, is it? The glazed shoes are already giving you a much better speed buff, I suppose. Let's give you a power glove, because I feel like the archer is one of the most, like, just not cutting the mustard. I think the gauntlet is a defensive weapon, so maybe we can give that to someone else. Give you the gauntlet, buff up your defense a bit. Okay. Take a sip. And get in there. No hesitation. We know what we have to do. Let's go back this a ways.
Danger! Danger!
These guys are also scary. These guys do a lot of damage. I don't want to discount the peril that they are putting us in. Fuck. Yeah, they're doing 300 damage, which means that there's potential for the shaman to be killed very, very quickly. These guys have the nasty AoE though, so they are the priority. Not a lot we can do about Dark Element at the moment, I think. Oh, baby. Okay, that sword is already giving us the good stuff. Can we not even attack? Okay, well, that makes the decision. That makes the decision about where to send you quite a bit easier. Ah! It's fine. Surely it's fine. You're just far apart enough. Alright, what's your actual health looking like? Yeah, it's not good. You know what? We'll err on the side of caution. Just because our healing isn't the most efficient thing in the world doesn't mean it's not worth a healing, you know? In fact, I probably should have done it over here so that I could have healed the Harpy as well. Oops. Okay, lost energy? I didn't know they could do this move. I think we're fine with this move. I think this move is not the end of the world. Well, it's not awesome. Man. As expected, but... Oh, no, you survive. Let's go. Hell yes. No! She warped away! And she aggroed those guys, which I wasn't expecting her to do. That's... Okay. Alright. have fun, I guess. Crazy ass map. Just a real mess of a map we've got here. I guess we're gonna try to pursue and hope for the best. Let's see if we can get a heal off on this poor girl. $500 survives. Miracle. Ow! Man, oh man, what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know if that's gonna make any difference. At the end of the day, we can just not bring her along, right? But wouldn't it be cool if she was along for this one last ride?
Danger! Danger!
Try it again. Not who I would have done Blacklight to, but anybody can do whatever they want. Nice! Love that. Alright. Killing you. And... okay, nobody's actually hurt at the moment, are they? We could, in theory. I think we need to bet on certainty, you know? That doesn't do enough to justify the 8 million that it cost. At least in my books. Then again, maybe it's the difference maker. Now, are you telling me... you are telling me. I really wish they'd just let us... I just wish they'd not do that, you know? Like, I gotta fucking move my guys in one at a time. Are we sure we can't, what if we back off? What if we just back all the way off, right? Surely then it'll eventually disengage us. Yeah. Okay, well... in future attempts, I think we just don't bring the Harpy along, you know? Make things a lot simpler for us, a lot more predictable. Don't gotta like it, but it is what it is.
Danger! Danger!
Come on! Just a little hit for me. Okay, can't reach you. And reach you. I suppose we're striking you. Fair enough. Ah, this won't hit. Oh, it will hit. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. Fuck my life. Dude, I don't know. 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 I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, here's the best idea I have at the moment. You be a knight, but with Messiah in the background, so you can still heal. Oh, but you fucking have no MP is the problem. Oh boy. Okay, maybe you, Since you still have 350, no, but you can't. No, that won't work. That won't work. I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall at the moment. Going for all physical, having the archer be backed by the dark priest so that we have our group healer. I don't know. It's something to try. It's something to try, I guess. I don't know. I'm not super confident. Let's try going this way.
Danger! Danger!
good start.
Danger! Danger!
Okay, who all is here? Okay, you are the priority.
Behold, your...
Did I didn't fucking... I bet I didn't equip you with your weapon, did I? Didn't I? Hi, Yoda. Yep, I sure did not give you your weapon. There we go. Alright, let's give it another shot. Yoda standing on the desk.
Danger! Danger!
Yoda for luck.
Danger! Danger!
Always a pleasure to stream. I know I'm making it making a lot of moaning and groaning right now, but it is always a pleasure to put on a show for the people.
Behold, your... Behold,
Okay, not good, but still better than what we were doing before. And the priority is defense, I guess, with a squad like this, right? We want to not die in one hit to particular moves. Oh, so close. Fuck, man. 19. Alright, we survived that much, at least.
danger! Danger!
Well, I know who number one target with a bullet is. Yes, okay. Good start. Good start. Maybe we're cooking something. You know, I don't want to speak too soon, but we might be in the process of cooking something. Knight's really the stinker of the bunch. You know him well. Alright, what do they got? Black Burst. Okay. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum-dum. Not very good. Ooh, one-shots him. Love that. Lovely healing for every. Everybody's just in range, eh? So close.
Behold.
Okay. Another encounter survived. 34 enemies left. Oh boy. Okay, this is also a dead end, I guess, right? This is gonna send us backwards. This will send us backward. Wait, huh? Oh no, yeah, we can then go this way? And now we're back to start.
Danger. Danger.
Every miss is shaving years off my life. On the other hand, some misses are restoring life. If it's the enemies who are missing. Kill? healing archer. Heal as much as you can. Our beautiful healing archer. Well, we failed to kill any of these guys, and largely because the Ninja Master whiffed. So let's see what happens. Okay. You have 800. You have 484. So you are the priority for Ninja Master to target. Our healer might be dead. Yeah. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Can I give my Ninja Master something that they might not miss as much? I'm assuming luck is the main determinant of misses. Accuracy. Nothing else really. No other numbers really seem to apply to accuracy. It's so close, and yet it's so far. Okay, first things first, fuck Birdman. Fuck Birdman and fuck Knight. That was some nonsense. We're going back to the original. I don't know what else to do, really. Or no, not Dark Priest, we want Messiah. The problem is the Messiah is particularly vulnerable. We should be Dark Priest so that we can survive that stuff and still have a decent chunk of mana in our bank. with which to heal. Fight Dark Priest with Dark Priest. I don't know. It doesn't mitigate against everything, but at the very least it would mitigate against those big AoE attacks that are dark, right? And like, the thing I keep forgetting is that a lot of people, basically everyone has a priest in their back pocket, so healing doesn't have to just come from the designated healer. It's just that often the concern is I want to aggress, I want to get rid of the threat ASAP, right? Alright, let's double check that everybody's actually got their shit on. Alright. One more thing we're gonna do real quick. We've been here a minute. I think we've earned a bit of animation skipping.
Danger! Danger!
Miss! How about a fire's ball?
Danger! Danger!
It's gonna be tough distinguishing my Dark Priest from their Dark Priest. Now hold on. Is there any chance my Dark Priest... Well, they're weak to holy, of course, which makes sense. Play really fell behind, and I don't know what happened there. Alright.
Danger! Danger!
so close, so close. Well, I guess I'll strike you. Oh, you still take 100. Huh? Oh no, you're my friend. You're my trusted ally and comrade.
Behold.
Behold, you know, if nothing else, we could just grind out enough experience for us to be able to overcome this hump with ease. But that's scary.
Danger. Danger.
Okay, these guys who we love to miss against. Okay, we actually did manage to strike one down. Won't be a complete and total train wreck, hopefully, maybe, possibly. Can we hit both? We can. Love when the camera prevents me from seeing the number. Just one of those little Guardian War things that I'll so miss. Just Guardian War things. Alright. Please die. That's big damage. We have no healing items, right? Just to confirm? Of course, no. We wouldn't want any of those.
Danger! Danger!
Please die. Common is dead. Let's just push through. Who knows? Maybe something good will happen. Wow. Awesome, I guess. Well. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't freaking know. I don't think we beat this game. I don't think we learn about the ending of Guardian War, guys. A potential option is loading an older save, stocking on more healing items, and coming back. But like, I don't know. We're gonna get up there and it's gonna be Azrael. And he's gonna be surrounded by more enemy recolors, and then we'll do it, and then we'll get like credits, right? You know how video games tend to end, right?
Danger! Danger!
Man. Fucking come on, dude. I don't even know why I'm pretending like this is... How long can Pumpkin last on his own? That's kind of the question at the moment that everybody's asking. Could it be, could this be the miracle? Won't you pray for Pumpkin? I mean, Pumpkin seems exceptionally resistant to everything else. It's just everybody else who seems to love to die. So maybe the move is just Pumpkin and Pumpkin alone. Maybe it's that simple. Pumpkin has a priest. A pumpkin can heal if something dire should occur. Basically, if anybody is capable of dealing 3 digits of damage to Pumpkin, it's over. Right? That's kind of the state of things.
Danger! Danger!
Yep, we don't like that. Let's see, well, how viable is this? 200. So they will outpace that if they keep on striking us. Let's take this opportunity to heal back up. Since if you're only going to be thunder bursting. In fact, there we go. Okay.
Danger! Danger!
Okay. Garuda body. "19 enemies left." This is all of a sudden. All of a sudden, this
Danger.
feels
Danger!
possible. Maybe I never needed no healer after all. These guys are still a threat, though, is the problem. Yeah. Never mind. I was having hope was silly. Yeah.
Alas, goddess, revive me.
I don't know. We'll see. We might come back to this if I have the willpower to go load before being on the Ark and giving myself a bunch of healing items. But odds are Guardian War is going to unfortunately go down in the books as a DNF, which is too bad. It's just too bad. Well, thank you for coming with us along on this journey. I did get very far in Guardian War. You do have to admit. You do have to give me that much. Gosh, a lot of people live. A lot of people on the internet today. I did get very far in Guardian War. You have to give me some kind of credit, you know? Okay. Why don't I send you to G-Pool? G-Pool is playing a bunch of Mega Man fan games. I think that'll be a good pick-me-up for everybody after this unfortunate defeat. Too bad. It's a shame that it went down like this, but what can you do? I mean, again, I could load an older save and, you know, buy myself more healing items, but even then, like, those guys were one-shotting us. I just don't think it'd be worth it, really. Like, even if we'd gotten through this and then they were like, alright, time for Act 3 of Guardian War, I bet it would have been like, no thanks. I think I played enough Guardian War. So thanks for hanging out. Come on back on Sunday afternoon if you want to see some Virtual Boy Wario Land. Come on back on Tuesday if you want to see some more Metal Gear MSX. Come on back on Friday and I will be starting up Final Fantasy IV, I think. Again, unless divine inspiration strikes and I decide actually Pumpkin can do it, in all likelihood, we'll start up Final Fantasy IV next Friday, and I think that'll be a healing salve after this. Thank you again. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
We can attain limitless power. Dr. Ale